So welcome you for this Snippet Defense Academy. So today we will see about predicate. Okay. So in the previous class we have seen about subject. So how to identify the subjects in the given sentences. So today we are going to see about this predicate in the given sentences. So how to identify the predicate? So that is the question for you today. Okay. So how you will going to identify? So what are the ways to identify, or how to read the predicate? So generally we know that predicate means some action which will be takes place continuously. So it is said to be an predicate. Okay. So subject will be just opposite to the action. So subject means a concerned person, it may be a he or she, which will deals something which is related to the action. So it is said to be an subject. But if you compare to this predicate, it will be purely depends upon only the action. Okay. So something is going to be takes place. Either it may be in the past tense, or it may be in the present tense, or it may be in the future tense. So whatever may be, so we are going to see what type of action has been takes place and what is the subject is going to say for you in the particular subject. So what the subject is going to express the action, what is going to be takes place, either in terms of present tense, past tense, or future tense. Okay. So if you now we will see that now we can see some examples. So the day-to-day life, some examples I can say you, so that it is easy for you to understand. So how to identify the predicates. Okay. So if we come back to some of the examples, we can say that for example, first one we can say first one, my friends came to my, what is this? My friends came to my home. Okay, so this is one of the example we can say. Okay, so here we are going to find what we are going to find. We are going to find predicate. So what is predicate? Predicate means the action which will be takes place. So the action which will be takes place in the particular sentences, it is said to be an predicate. Okay. So here what they are saying, here first we are going to identify how many words are available. For example, we can say number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally there are 6 words are available. So all these words you can join together, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, which will form a sentences, which will give the sentences with action. Okay. So these sentences will have, what will have in these sentences? It has a subject. The subject will be represented in terms of object or a person. Okay, it will be represented in terms of object, or it will be expressed in terms of person. The person may be he or she. So we no need to worry about that. Okay. So the sentence will be classified 2 types. One is said to be an subject. Subject will be expressed in this manner. The next one is said to be an predicate. So predicate means the only the action which will be takes place depends upon he, depends upon she, depends upon object, or depends upon the respondent. If any action which will be takes place based on the subject which is given to you, then it will be represent a predicate. Okay. So predicate means it's a very simple, we can easily identify. So what will be takes place either in the past or in the present or in the future. Okay. So first we are saying that my friends came to my house. We are seeing that what are the words available and how to form the sentences we have identified, and then how this what type of sentences are available, how sentences has been classified, has been identified here, and after that we are going to read the sentences properly. And first you have to analyze what the content has been given to you. So what the message is going to say in the given sentences. So that is the main thing you have to identify. First one is my friends came to my house. Okay. So who is coming to your house? My friends. So here my friends will become the subject. Came to my house. This is said to be an predicate. What is this? Came to my house. It will be represented in terms of predicate. Okay, so my friends will be in terms of subject. My friends who is coming to my house, who came to my house previously, earlier, then we will say it will be in terms of past tense. Already my friend came to my house. He or she visited, and then they went to their own home or own house. So it is said to be an my friends came to my house. So came to my house will be represented in terms of predicate. Okay, so now I think now it's clear for you how to identify the predicate away from the subject. Okay. So next we see some more examples which is related to the environment. Okay. For example, we can say that birds, number 2, birds are making their nest. What is it? Birds are making their nest. Okay. So here what they are saying, so what is subject is coming? Birds. So the birds will be considered as a subject. So are making their nest. So they are going to form the house. They are going to build the house. Okay, that is the meaning for these sentences. Okay. So here we are going to identify the subject. The subject will be represented in terms of birds. The predicate will be represented in terms of are making their nest. So something is doing. Who is making their nest? Birds are making their nest. Okay. Sometimes we can say human beings. Human beings are making their houses. Human beings are building the house. For example, we can give another example. Human beings are building or built the house. Human beings are build the house or home. Human beings are build the home. Human beings build the home, we can say like that also. Okay. So what is subject? Subject will represent in terms of human beings. Whether it may be a she or he, whatever may be, are build these homes. Okay. So they are building the homes. They are going to construct the homes for their own needs. Okay. For own necessity, they are constructing the homes. What is this? Constructing means the other name for construction is said to be an building or build. Okay, so it is said to be an construction. So human beings are building the homes. The human beings will be represented in terms of subjects, and are building the home or build the home will be represented in terms of predicate. Okay. So next we will see some more examples. For example, we can say that Guru is a teacher. Who is that? Guru is a teacher. So everybody knows that. Who is Guru? So Guru means he will be the first person to represent as a teacher. He knows, he will share the knowledge, he will give knowledge to the others, okay, and he will feed knowledge to the children, okay, how to be a good person, and he will teach you how to avoid the bad things in your present life or past life or future life. So these things the Guru will teach you, okay, slowly. That's why they are saying that Guru is a teacher. Okay, so Guru it may be reference your teacher name, whatever may be. Mr. Abi is a teacher. For example, we can take Mr. Abi is a teacher. Okay. Or Miss Kalai is a teacher. You can say like this also. Some of the examples I am saying. Okay. So here, what is subject? The subject will be represented in terms of Mr. Abi. Or subject will represent in terms of Mr. Kalai. So this portion will be represented in terms of subjects. So here, Guru will be the subject, and is a teacher will be represented in terms of predicate. Okay, what is this? This represent terms of predicate. So why we are saying it is predicate means the person is a teacher, but who is the teacher? You are a teacher or I am a teacher. Who is the teacher? Nobody knows. So here they are saying that the Guru, he is the person, he is the teacher. So that's why they are saying if the word Guru is not available here, so this word will become insensitive. Insensitive means meaningless. Meaning, it has no meaning. Okay, so these sentences will not be applicable. These sentences will not be used anywhere without the term of sentences. So sentence is very, very important. Subject is very, very important to form the sentences. Okay, that's what they are saying that here Guru is a teacher. Okay. So next one I say, as I said to you that Mr. Abi is a teacher. Okay, Mr. Abi is a teacher. Mr. Abi is a subject. Is a teacher is a predicate. And similarly, simultaneously, Miss Kalai is a teacher. Miss Kalai becomes a subject. Is a teacher represents a predicate. Okay, so these are the main things we can say that. Okay, so these are some of the examples to identify the subject and predicate. So here we will see some more examples. Okay, as you are a student, you are preparing for the exams. Okay, so once you are going to prepare for the exams, how you are going to prepare? We can say that we are preparing for our exam. So what we can say? We are. How we can say that? We are preparing for the exams. What is the meaning of this? We are preparing for the exams. So here we, which will represent terms of subjects, are preparing for the exams. What we? So we are going to prepare. So are preparing for the exams. So we are going to be ready for the exam. That's what they are saying, that preparing for the exams. Okay. Or otherwise we can say that Kani Moli is preparing for the exam. So instead of we, I replaced some other subject as Kani Moli. It is a name. Okay, so Kani Moli stands for a name. Okay, so this will be represented in terms of subjects. and is preparing for the exam. Is preparing means it becomes in terms of verbs. We are going to see about the verbs. What is verb? What are the types of verbs available? Okay, how to identify the verbs in terms of present, past, and future. How you are going to identify? Okay, so we will learn one by one with excellent examples. Okay, you will also be more impressed by seeing some examples. Okay, so here they are saying that Kanimali is preparing for the exam. So here the verbs will say that what tenses will be appeared, whether the sentence say that today or tomorrow or past. Okay, whatever it may be. So here they are saying that Kanimali is preparing for the exam. So she or he is preparing for the exam. So this will becomes under predicate, and before this will comes under a subject. So now I think you know that how to separate subject, how to separate predicate, and you know that you have studied for the past 3 or 4 classes what is subject, what is predicate. So subject means it is a person or an object. Okay, it is going to do something. Okay, so the person who is going to do something will be represented in terms of predicate. Person who is standing there will be represented in terms of subject. So subject will be standing as it is, and predicate is going to do some action. Okay, so some action which will be going from a particular distance, from one to another, one place to another place. Some action will be takes place. So without action, the subject will be meaningless. Okay, so you have to identify the what is subject, what is predicate, how to identify, how to separate, and you should know how to understand the meaning of the concerned sentences what is given to you. Okay, you should know that first of all. So you have to identify what type of sentence has been given and what it says and what it represents and what action has been takes place. What do you say? What action has been takes place, how the action has been takes place, or we can say that what they are doing, what he is doing, what she is doing, what is their plan, what is their past tense plan, what is their future plan, what is the present plan. So what action they are going to do today at present. So how they are going to represent the action in terms of tomorrow. So these things we are going to see, and already we have seen all these things in the 3 or 4 classes. Yeah, the past 3 or 4 classes we have seen that how to identify the subject and how to identify the predicates, and we have seen some more examples also in the day-to-day life. We have seen some examples. Okay, sir. Okay. So next we will see some examples. Some more examples we can see. We are going to the coffee shop. What is this? We are going to the coffee shop. Okay. So what action has been takes place? Here the coffee shop represents the action. So what coffee shop says? We are going. So someone is going to the coffee shop. Okay. So who is going? We are going. First you should ask the question, who is going? We. So we are going, this is the subject, and are going to the coffee shop. So this will be represented in terms of action. What is this? This is said to be an action which will be takes place in terms of present tense. In terms of present tense, the action which will be takes place has been represented here. So you have to see each and every verse. You have to read each and every verse. Then you should know the meaning of each and every words to understand whether the sentence has been given in terms of past tense, present tense, or future tense. Yeah. So if you know how to identify the sentences in terms of past, present, and future, then it's very easy for you to communicate with any type of strangers, any of your friends, brothers, sisters, father, mother. You can talk to them freely and you can communicate to them in English freely without hesitate. So that is the main thing they are saying, that okay. So these verbs which will be give more action in terms of positive energy or positive ways. Okay, it will express your ways in positive. Okay, so what they are saying, we are going to the coffee shop. Who is going? We. So we will be represent terms of subject. Are going to the coffee shop will be represent terms of predicate. Okay. So I think today we have learned, for the past 3 or 4 days in the classes, we have learned what is subject, what are the types of subjects, what is sentences, what are the types of sentences available. Everything we have seen with some examples. And it is easy for you to understand. I hope that now the English makes you easy to communicate, to talk, to identify the subject, to identify the predicate in the easiest way, how to separate it, how to shape it, how to mold it. So these things are very easy for you now as I observe this. And today the class is enough, and thank you for watching this.